My message is live however you want to live. But if you are dissatisfied of not living up to your potential, then you tell yourself to say, maybe I should do this. Well, not maybe, but you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're in a rut, then get yourself out of the rut, because it's a negative loop that if you keep doing what you're doing and it's not working, somehow that we have to bring that thing that which we don't want to do and do it anyway. Most of the time, I don't feel like doing the things that make me become successful. Let me explain. It is because I have to put in a lot of work into doing the thing that it needs to be doing to reach heights that where I want to reach. But I do it anyway because of it. Like, for instance, if I keep, it's like this. The video that I make, I have to upload them. I used to have trouble shooting. It takes me a long time because one of my camcorder, it's not, what was it? The quality is good, but what happened is it took me a long time to edit it. So that's why I do Google Hangouts. So it's more faster and I can just upload right away. Now, like I said, you can live however you want. But I say this, that you deserve to live the way you want to live, not based upon what, I always say this, society wants for you. Like, for instance, if we are based on a collective way of thinking, like society way of thinking, and it will dictate how we act, the action based, it will dictate our whole life and it control our future. What I'm saying is this. There's three ways to leave the field by Earl Nightingale. This is the combination of his audio program that he had created. Now, Earl Nightingale, Napoleon Hill mentor Earl Nightingale. Now, I say this to you, that if you want to live your own term and create something awesome, then you better put forward. You better sow the seed today so you can get back what you reap. That's the law of sowing and reaping. And, reaping, people want to reap first before they sow the seeds. And then sowing the seed is planting and watering it each and every day of who we wanted to become, what ideas we want to draw into our life, what knowledge, what books, whether you so when I do books, you don't have to read books. I do it for you, because since I take the time of my day to read books, then I can take the time of my day to read it to you and input what how I see life and how what we can do to improve life. I think life can be improved, and that the reason why we are in the rut is because there's a pyramid that we have in our life, and that pyramid is it's dictating how we behave in life, and we wonder why we never get the results. Look, I say this: if you like the way you're living now, that's good. But if you want more, it's okay to want more. We are humans. That's why most people buy more things, because they're dissatisfied. They want more friends. They want to be accepted. They want, like, it's just, I want more knowledge, shoot. But even if I want more knowledge and more books, it's like, it's like I cram things. No. So, you want to live sideways though? Or you want to go this way, or that way, or that way. Look up, look right? It's like this. If we let the outside world affect how we see ourselves, how we behave as a whole, then we're not going anywhere far. But if we take notice of what we're interested in, and we take ground and we go what is ours in the universe, we achieve something that we truly want. And that is the gift of joy and satisfaction, that we'll be happy. Because we did the thing. We try, and we, even if, like, even if we cry, even if we, we try this thing and it didn't work out, and we try another. Look, success, it is the pursuit of a worthy ideal. So today I'll be talking about 3 ways to leave the field, and that is attitude, a worthy destination or goal, and what is this? Knowledge. Because he was talking about, because I was rereading this, and I used to listen to his audio a lot. One thing you cannot hide. Now let's talk about it. Success or failure as a human being is not a matter of luck or circumstance, faith or breaks, or who you know. Other tiresome old myth, cliche, which ignorant tend to excuse themselves. Let me explain. Most people believe in the myth of luck, breaks, and who you know. You know, I don't know anyone. At first, I don't know anyone. But it's because I know for the fact that you can build relationship, you can build connection, whether it's online or in person. You can build it. It's not, most people think building a relationship and they get something, but they don't understand it's about the long-term relationship. What can I do for you? And most people have that mindset. I'm a dropout college, and then I got kicked out of high school, not because of it's because life was stressful for me, and they kicked me out because they gave me many chances. But most people view it as if when I got kicked out of school, most people would say, he'll be the loser of the rest of his life or whatever that. But most people have not this mindset that maybe that after he got kicked out of high school, maybe that was the best day of his life. Let me explain. How can it be the best day if I got kicked out of high school? Because I met friends, amazing friends from boarding school, and I have the amazing experience that I never had before. And it gave me the ability to see things, to experience things, to for the first time in my life, I hated life. When I was a kid, I hated life. I hate growing up. I was surrounded by people who are negative. And life was just there. And I wanted, I was always wishing and hoping that life would be better. That somehow something will come to me and it changed my life. And that it did. But I took the action, It is, maybe it could be faith, but I'm not blaming myself. Maybe I did blame my circumstances when I was a kid, but I don't blame my circumstances now. Far too many of us blame our circumstances. Look, you cannot choose your parents who you were born into, and that for a time when you're a kid, you cannot change your circumstances. You only can obey because of your parents, and the environment that surrounds you may be negative or positive. But as we grow older, we have the ability to affect change in our life each and every day. You can decide that today will be a failure, or you can decide today will be a win for you. Winning is not based upon how I view life, or it is based upon how you want to do it. Winning is being kind to people or serving others. Winning could be many things. But I think that we box in this winning success and all these stuff that society put on us as a human being. And most people get it wrong. That's why most people view it this way, they have a one mind, one perspective track that they have not be open, aware of. And that is, life is just different the way how we see things. We can't just fit this perception in one box. And but the thing is, to give me the amazing gift, of interaction of human beings, and that give me joy. But the thing is, people, I was talking to my old friend again, and I was really happy. He found, I was like, wow, I reconnected with my old friend, and I was really happy. He was in my boarding school, and I was really happy about that. And we talked, and I shared my information because most people don't understand about relationship. relationship is also about caring each other for each other, but also going deeper, make deeper connection. That's what friendship is. And I understand that people always focus on themselves, and I talk in my video. People believe that they're the center of the universe, but they're not. You have to take focus off yourself and focus on others, make them feel good, make them happy, and also uh, we have to. No, it's it's okay. We humans want to feel important. We humans want to be feel needed. That's why I want people, to. I mean, it's all like, at least I want my friends to come to me and ask me how am I, and go deep to it. Not just you come to me and tell me how was your day. Look, I will make you happy. But the thing is, I want you to be able to connect with me in deeper level and explain how your life and share. I told my friend this, right, that our friend hurt my feelings. She said she supported me. It's She's in boarding school, and but she didn't, but she doesn't explain why she didn't. When she subscribed from my other YouTube channel, it was the painful moment of my life, and I was like, whoa, you don't need to do that. Just tell me what you didn't like, and I will try to fix it. What is it that you didn't like about the video? But the thing is, people don't know how to effectively communicate with each other. See, the thing is, I get that people um, have their own world and they need to take care of their family. But a friend should be able to say, look, I'm here for you, and I'll try to communicate with you. But, it's all right. And I don't use luck anymore. So let's talk about attitude. Attitude is the magic word. Attitude is defined as the position or bearing as indicating action, feeling, or mood. It is our action, feeling, moods which determine the action, feeling, and moods of others. Our attitudes tell the world what we expect in return. It is a cheerful, expectant attitude. It says to everyone with whom we come in contact that we expect the best in our dealing with our work. When I listened to this audio a long time ago, I was really cheerful, and I understood if I am happy, if I'm in a good mood, I can cause change in people's behavior. You can see it in the way how they act towards you. Because the way that we project ourselves is based upon how we think things, and we internalize them. And let's say it's a negative. If we are rude or negative, it will be and then you'll either get negative back, or people will get hurt from that. But if you are happy and joyful, and you cause change to other people, their days more brightened, smile more, and they appreciate life more. I think we should be able to appreciate life more. Look, dark days are there, but it doesn't have to be always dark days. We can try to make it wonderful, happy day. And today, because what I realized, I was really in pain for a while, right? It's like, well, I care about the author method and stuff like that. Yeah, I forgive them, but it's just painful, like, So I went out of my way and said, like, you know what? Not authors are all bad. They're good in people. That's what I believe, right? So I reach out and I tweet at John Assaraf, and I said, thank you. I appreciate for what you do for people and inspire others, and you inspire and what you do for me inspire, yeah, and his work helped, and then he's like, thank you for your time. Where's Johnny? And I was like, that's cool. See, that's what I like. Not authors are all bad. Michael Lozier is amazing authors. Pan Graff, amazing authors. But these people I care about, they know how to treat people right, and they're kind to people. It put a smile on my face. But there are authors. I'm not going to talk about it, but it made me sad that I think that for me, their message is important, whether they do negative stuff and whatever. But I believe that even if I don't like what they did to me, and it hurt. But I think that their message is very important. To share to the world. Maybe I should do a book on that. So, but I forgive them. So, because if we don't forgive them, we're only hurting ourselves. Well, I guess I was hurting myself. But you see, we tend to live up to our expectation others give to us as far as their attitude are concerned about what we expect. Our attitude is something we can control. We can establish our attitude each morning when we start our day. In fact, we do just that, whether we realize it or not. And the people in our family, all the people in our world will reflect back to us the attitude we present themselves. It's then our attitude toward life, which determines life attitude towards us. Cause and effect. Everything we say or do will cause a corresponding effect. If we're cheerful, glad to be experienced this miracle of life, others will reflect that good, cheerful back to you. You and I are responsible for our lives. And you and I produce cost all day long, every day of our life. The environment can only return us to a corresponding effect. That's why I say each of us determine the quality of his own life. We get back, we put out. That's why I say sowing and reaping. If we don't like the cause, if we don't like the effect that we have on the world, if the effect that we don't like, and that is the effect is the circumstances, the event, and the result that we don't like in general. Why is it that we don't like? I used to make a video, and I used to do crazy explanation with my hands, right? But the effect, the event, it is the production of the cause that we internalize. So what happened is most people blame their environment. People blame for what happened in life, but they don't see the cause of their own problem. And it starts with the idea is this: if you are the cause of your problem, you need to fix that problem. So you can, if you actually fix and solve the problem that you have internally and emotionally, then you can change the outcome. Because as Waldo Emerson says, the laws of cause and effect is the laws of laws. It is this realm of cause and effect that we have to play. If we want to affect the circumstances, the event, we must change ourselves. The thoughts process, the idea, the belief system that we have to unlearn, rip them apart, and destroy all these myths that we have in our life. Right? And these myths that we have in our life is causing the results that we do not want. And that is the event, the circumstances we call bad luck. And we want the break in our life. If you want the break in the faith or the luck in your life, start changing you. As you change you start creating something magnificent. And that is the gift of life that we inherently have. And we can do it to change. And that is the gift of changing. As we change, we can change the people we associate with. We can change the idea that we have. We can change the results that we never got before, because we inherently become someone we never been before. And in order to live the life that you want, that in order to achieve the goal that you want, you have to be a totally different person to achieve that goal or dream. Because you're molding, you're changing different aspects. Your inner world is start to become more defined, more redefined, and as you throw away all these myths that we hold, something amazing happens. And that is, I think that people don't realize how amazing they are. Like, if most people in America are ungrateful that they live in an amazing country that they live in, and that they have the ability to be able to read books. We're we're one click away from the information: Google, YouTube, audio, podcast, SoundCloud, all that. how amazing you are, we have forgot. Let me give you the ability to open your eyes a little bit. Um, you have 100 billion brain cells, which most people do not use in a lifetime. And that you have the ability to also learn and adapt. You also have the ability to change ourselves, to change you. You have that ability. You're so amazing that you know that we can do things beyond what people perceive that we cannot do. And you have that ability. And most people are wasting that ability. Like, please do not waste your ability. Use your talent. Use your gift. Use what's inside of you and bring forth which you want the world to hear. I remember I was listening to my intuition, and I was having my moments of doubt, and it was a while back, and I was in a little bit depression mode, and I was like, my intuition said, "Don't give up. There's someone out there that I need to reach," and I keep going because of that voice. I was like, so there is someone that I need to reach. Well, if someone there, just maybe people watching me right now, if they're watching, maybe I'm reaching someone who's in a difficult spot, who don't believe in that they have the potential, that they were the outcasts of life, and that society didn't accept them. I want to do that. Like, I want to say, I want to shake things and go, and it's like, hey, wake up! Like, this is a new day. You can make your life amazing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The answer is fully understood. Will bring you and everything, anything and everything we truly want. They have a goal. They have a burning desire to succeed despite all handicaps. Uh, they know exactly what they want. They think every day of their lives. It gets them up in the morning, and it keeps them giving their best all day long. It's the last thing they think before dropping off to sleep at night. They have a vision of exactly what they want to do, and the vision carries them over every obstacle. This vision, this dream, this goal, invisible to all the world except the person who holds it. That's why I say, don't set goals so low, is because if you set a goal low, what happens is you start to meet obstacle and you give up in a sign of that you face it. But a vision is to help you to renew what you want, and it helps you to overcome the obstacle because you're going to face them whether you like it or not. Everybody does. I mean, come on. Everyone who lives in this world, or this world, they're going to have problems. I mean, come on. That's like, if you want to, if you want to run away from your problems, you're going to be running away your fears and all that stuff that you try to run away from. To understand the subject, the importance of goal setting, we have to realize that it is the basic of any success. The best definition he ever found goes like this: success is a progressive realization of a worthy goal, or in some case, the idea. It means that anyone who is on the course towards the fulfillment of a goal is successful now. Success doesn't lie in the achievement of a goal, although that's what the world considers success. That's why I say, people believe success it is in the object that they pursue. It is the event that they pursue. No, it is in towards. If you're moving toward that goal, you're successful because you are bringing something out of you that you never had done before. You're bringing your potential to the world. It lies in the journey toward the goal. We're successful as long as we're working towards something we want to bring about in our lives. When we talk about success, success is funny. People view success, and over the years I have listened to successful people. They all want different things. Many people want to be rich, and they are rich. Many people want family, and they have family. People want different things, whether they're entrepreneurs, authors, whatever that makes them happy. My success is not based upon the results that I get. My success is in the pursuit, in the journey. What makes me happy the most is the challenges that come along. Because even if I am in the difficulty or challenge or something that is blocking, I mean, is giving me the ability to find a way to get where I want to go. And it's not always easy, but it's a challenge. And I like that because challenge make me grow. It make me happy that I get to figure a way to move forward, even if something blocked my way. And that, in towards that, I move. And I realized that made me feel alive. I remember Norman Vincent Peale. He said this, that why would you want to run away from your problem? Problems make you feel alive. That's why challenges for me, it mean progress. It means that I'm growing. Every interview, every people that I face, every interview that I try to get, it is making me grow. It makes me progress. It's a challenge, and I'm happy. I'm sure you agree. You acquire the skills of living successful through knowledge. Knowledge properly applied is power, and knowledge available everywhere. The degree a person is ignorant will determine his or her place in the world. Everyone is born ignorant and must, for a time, live in ignorance. But remember, thus everyone who remain ignorant has only himself or herself to blame. Remember, the higher you climb on a pyramid, the farther you can see, the fresher the air, and the less crowded it becomes. Another rewarding thing about climbing is that as we climb, we help most of those associated with us to climb up too. One of the most important ladder leading to the top is knowledge. The more we know, the higher we can move. That's why I said knowledge is destructive. It's destructing how you see the world. The information that we gather, the information that we internalize, it is disrupting our behavior, the results, the way we see things, and how societies see the world. Knowledge gives you the ability to change your perception, your mindset, your mind, and your behavior. But it's how we interact with this information or knowledge. If we waste it, if you read a book and you don't change, that is not destruction. That is not changing your perception. Changing your perception, that means you have to let go of the old idea in order to bring that idea into light and it become part of us. And that's 3 ways to leave the field. Now, let's talk about this. Most people ask me, Johnny, why do you do the thing that you do? Why do you want to interview successful people? Why do you want to climb heights so far? Why do you set goals so high? What makes you do this thing? And it caused you to do. What is it? It's because I view success isn't not based upon society. Now, society view is funny. Most people think that success is based upon how the car and the big house, and my success, my ultimate aim is to get married and have a family. That would make me happy because I'm a family type of guy. But the thing is, success. If you're just like achieving all these things, and the car or the house, what happened is that's just it. Like it doesn't bring out your potential. I mean, the reason why I set high goals is because I'm bringing out something that I never knew that I had, and even if it brings me challenges, and I'm trying to, even if goals are there for you to figure out how to get there. And the thing is, most people get wrong is this: everything in life, how we view life, is based upon the information that we have in our mind, how it affects us, how it changes us, and that success, you know, I never know about success. Like we didn't learn it through the educational system, and we think as if like somehow grades will make us successful. How a degree or the house, the car, or showing off to other, all this keeping up with the Joneses, right? I told myself I don't want to keep up with the Joneses. I mean, like Like, you do that. I don't want to do that. You do that. I mean, whatever you're doing might not work out for you, but you do that. But ultimately, fulfillment matters to me. Happiness matters to me. That as I move towards something that I cannot reach, it makes me see something that I could not see in myself. So, it doesn't get, you know, if we don't do it, then who will? Who will make us successful? Not, I don't think people will tell you today. I'll help you become successful. No, well, no, people. Of course, I'm talking about, other people around, the society. But that's pretty much it. Success mean to me is based upon, and I've realized success is mean potential, to reach my fullest potential. That's my success. So, and I'll see you next time. I think that's pretty much it. And I'll see you. Bye bye. Oh, subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and I'll see you. Bye bye.